Hello, everybody. My name is Lisa. I am the Self-Mastery Princess, and you guys already know it's my birthday week. We are celebrating, we are turning up, and of course, I had to bring a special guest to come on the channel and give you guys the gems. So I'm just gonna allow this dapper gentleman to introduce himself.
This introduction, though, she's really good at this. So my name is Ikechiukazu. I'm a personal financial educator. I'm also an inspirational, motivational speaker. I have my own channel at Ikechiukazu on Instagram, and also just follow me there. I'm all about trying to connect people to make sure we get to where we got to go inside the world. So yeah.
Yes, guys, go ahead and follow him. I will put his handles in my description bar because he's definitely going to be giving us some keys. So, how we even met? Let's talk.
This is what, 2 weeks?
Let's talk about manifestation.
Yeah.
How we met. We
okay.
met. To me, people think that, I don't know. What do you think about manifestation? Let's start off there.
I think that every idea starts basically in the mind. Mm-hmm. And so if you hold an idea long enough, you're going to be changed by those ideas.
Yes.
You can easily start right there.
Yes.
And the way you carry yourself with those ideas, in my opinion, will shape the way the world reacts to you. So that's what I do as far as manifestation. And also, I believe in prayer and stuff like that. I'm a man of faith, so I definitely...
We love Jesus over here.
Yes, cool. We're good about that?
Because we'll grab little baby, but when we talk about Jesus, we get, no, this is a Jesus channel.
So yeah, definitely. I think that, it's all about cause and effect. Like, you put an idea in your head long enough, it's going to cause you to act a different way, and then you're going to move a different way, and the world's going to respond to you. If I act like a man of value, like a high value man,
yes.
If I carry those habits, that characteristic, the world is going to treat me as such and give me what I have become. Yeah.
I agree with that, and I say that to say how we met at a networking event. You guys seen the video. I did the YouTube short. We met at the networking event. Everybody's, going around introducing themselves, and he started to say what he did. And the minute I hear mindset, personal development, I'm like, yes, another one coming to the clan.
Right. Do you have a lot of guests on your channel, by the way?
I've had a few. Okay, anybody that's in my life, from my parents to my friends to people I admire, I bring people on because I think this helps us to see different perspectives.
Yes.
So, everybody's welcome. So, I heard him speaking, and I'm like, we start talking about, mindset and, the abundance and everything. And I'm like, we totally need to link up. And here we are, we linked up. So when I say manifestation, I will say this. Mm-hmm. You don't have to, roll on grass and, affirm all day long. Like, people have things to do. Right. But I will say that having faith, having faith, praying, being intentional. Mm-hmm. And you guys know on my channel, I ask that question. Before you do anything, ask yourself, is this useful or not? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You'll save time.
Yes.
Money and energy.
Right.
And in my opinion, wasted time is worse than wasted money.
And so I'm very intentional about what I do. So I want to say thank you to this one right here. I want to be around quality people. And when I heard what she did as well, I'm like, and also just her positivity, you can tell when somebody's trying to do something else or whatever, but her energy is so positive and so pure. And I'm attracted to that sort of, people who are trying to put out good in the world, and she's doing that. So I want to say thank you for having me on the show. Yeah.
I humbly accept. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And this is what it is, guys. I want you guys on this journey to self-mastery. I started my channel because I wanted people to give me practical ways. Mm-hmm. I get affirming, I get vision boards, I get visualizing, I get scripting, I get all of those things. But we live in a real world.
Yes.
And I wanted to have this platform. And when I speak about self-mastery, what are the practical steps to do that? We're not negating the spiritual aspect because that is true. Right. But I feel like, and I don't know, tell me if this has happened to you, where when I was on my journey, it's like I hear what you're saying, I hear the path of least resistance. I hear the, I am affirmations. Right. But how do I transition from shutting all of these things happening into the world to actually, you know what I mean?
That's good. And I think you have to make sure I'm all about it too. Whatever I talk about, I want to make sure I can actually put it into practice in my everyday life. And especially for me going to church or whatever it is, they'll talk about all these things and like how to do good and have abundance, and but you get on Monday, you're like, what do I actually do with that? So if we can, I want to share one thing that I've been thinking about, and actually, I don't know if you guys know. So that's another amazing Lisa. Her name is Lisa Nichols. You know Lisa Nichols?
I think I've heard of her before. Yes.
Check this out, and this is actually something I implemented about a year ago. It comes and goes, but basically, the key to abundance, I think, starts with you. Knowing that you're an abundant creature and you can always create, and you have to love who you are as a person, and especially, if you've had like crazy backgrounds, you have to start with making sure you appreciate you, because you can have all the stuff in the world, but if you want to appreciate yourself, then it's not even going to matter. So one thing you can do, you can always go to the mirror. You can tell yourself basically 3 ways to like love yourself. And also stop if I talk too much.
No,
Here we go. So basically, so number one, you have to tell yourself basically 7 things you're proud of.
Okay.
In the day.
Okay.
It could be either in the day, or even go back 5 years ago, a year ago, something that you're proud of. Basically, how to fill your cup. And then 7 things also you can do to how you forgive yourself as well. So tell yourself what you forgive yourself for. So it could be like, Ikechi, I forgive you for this, or at least I forgive you for this. You cut the shame, you cut the shackles, and you let yourself go. Right? The biggest thing you can do is cut yourself off from any sort of just blame and stuff, that negativity, so you let that stuff go. And then after that is the most powerful thing. You commit to yourself 7 things. So I commit to you that we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to go for this, we're going to be around amazing people. And it kind of bleeds into affirmations, but again, so I'll just start. Basically, number 1, tell yourself you're proud.
Yes.
Fill that cup with love.
Yes.
Cut the shackles with shame. And then finally commit to moving forward. And it's always about setting the right intentions. That commitment part is very, very intentional. But these are ways you can definitely like just basically love yourself and then, move forward.
Yeah, and just to piggyback, we're going to be targeting in this video, 3 major ways you can get yourself from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. And I love that we are having this different perspective, because one thing I will say is you're going to have to become a vibrational match for abundance. And I know y'all turned up, y'all on the Casamigos, on the Hennessy, smoking weed, smoking hookah, and y'all talking about abundance. Let me break it to you. Health is a high vibration for abundance and wealth. You can't talk to me about abundance and your body is not in the shape.
Right.
Because let's take it from a money aspect.
Yeah.
When
we'll talk about money too, yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about money. But when I think of abundance, you think of energy, vitality, like you said. You're gonna need to be a match for that. And a lot of the times we don't realize that we're participating in these self-sabotaging habits. We're drinking, we're going to the club, we're doing all of these things, and we're wondering, why are we stagnant? And think about it, because it's a ripple. It's a ripple effect, because let's say I'm drinking. Now I'm spending my money on drinks. Now I'm not getting good sleep because I'm waking up. You see? So
because you're not getting sleep.
Exactly. So I would say get your health and become a vibrational match for abundance. That's my one.
Definitely. So you got that, and definitely working on just love, and loving your body's a part of that too. We can shift to financial. And also, so financial, so I'm a personal financial educator. I spent about 7 years inside the financial industry. I love doing what I do. This is a great time to make money, if you guys have not realized. So one thing that I can definitely recommend you check out, there's a book called Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins. It's really a great book to how to start investing in the stock market. And basically just learning how to take some of your funds, at least 10%, 10 to 15%, and put it on a systematic basis in the stock market, especially right now when the market isn't doing so well. This is, oh my God, I get really excited about this stuff. This is the time to plant, basically. This is time to plant your seeds. And as the market starts to get a little bit better, as we go into this year, hopefully it stays a little bit better, but we're gonna start to see a lot of those seeds that people planted last year towards the down market start to rise up and a lot of abundance is happening right now. So definitely, if you have any more questions about that, let me know. But
yes, y'all, you guys need to reach out.
Yeah.
You guys need to reach out.
You guys talk about finances and stuff on this?
You know, I mean, of course. I mean, you don't talk about, self-mastery without speaking about finances. We tackle all areas, and that's what it's a one-stop shop, We start from the mind, and then we get practical, finances, spirituality, love, relationship, community, fun. I mean, I'm on a vibe, my vibe is, we get to have it all. We don't have to choose. You don't get to have your dream body and then you're broke. No, God told me He has promises for me, and I'm claiming all of them. I'm not holding back. I'm not holding back. Definitely, I mean, finances is so important. And I think another area to, on your way to shift your mindset is that you gotta believe. Like, and this is little things. People are talking about abundance mindsets, but having holes in their socks. Babe, sir, it's okay for you to buy a new pair of socks. I mean, have you seen this? Like, people will not buy, I'm not even talking. Let's bring it back. I told you, my limited understanding, I only have a bachelor's degree. So when y'all hear me talking, I'm from Philly, I'm African, so I speak with a little twang, but that's what makes me me. But I would say...
I want to hear your African accent, though.
My people, this is the thing I'm talking about. Y'all want to say? This is the thing I thought is real Liberian English for y'all. So I say that to say, when you talk about abundance, let's take a step back. Are you abundantly wearing clean clothes?
Okay.
You get what I mean? Are you abundantly keeping your car clean?
Yeah.
Are you abundantly eating good food?
Yeah.
Before we start talking about calling it millions, let's sleep on good sheets. Let's take care of ourselves. You know what I mean?
Okay. That on that same note, I think there's even a basically, if you're faithful with the few, He'll give you a lot. But if you're not faithful with what you have, then He won't give you. So you being faithful, like what you have, appreciation is shown by how you take care of what you have, your body, right?
Yes.
Your socks. I don't know where the socks, but socks. I don't know. You saying nothing with
it's like talking about abundant lifestyle got a hole in the bottom of your stock. Now you know you wrong for that.
Trust me. If you don't take care of what you got right now, whenever you get even more, you won't know how to take care of it even then. So. Yeah, definitely with the socks. I'll just keep going.
And learn that. And I'm a big person. Like, learn how to appreciate at any time. The same way I'm sitting here, I'm having a great time. Is the same way if I go to a 5-star dinner, I'm having a great time. Is the same way I would just look up in the sky and just say, God, thank you for the day and having a great time. Learn how to enjoy yourself at any moment. And I think my last thing I will say that calls in abundance is satisfaction. It's okay to be content. And I think being millennials and being in this social media world, we feel like we need to have a Bugatti, $10 million, multiple be-decker millionaires by 30. And that's not, realistic. Like, run your own race. And I think that was the one.
We are aligned. Please.
That was the one I had to realize, because when you're like,
let's because literally I wrote on my I have an Evernote. One of the things I said, it's your own journey. And that's one of the most healing phrases you can, because you're trying to compare yourself to this one and that one. And you realize that none of that stuff matters. You got to be happy with your own journey and be able to go your own path. And sometimes God has set you up in a place where He just needs you to sit still. And then in the next phase, He's going to blow your mind. But right now, just sit still and enjoy that. So I even made a video about that. But I love how we're on the same
telepathy. See, that's what happened when you get that abundant mind. You start finding other people.
Like attracts like.
Like attracts like.
And also this too, as well, abundance in your network, right? I am so thankful. We have to do another video.
We're doing this. It's done. It is done.
Yes.
It's done. And I think a bonus, I would say. Right. Get your mind to abundance. Take a real assessment as to where you're at. And I think that's the hard part. Because sometimes it's like you are a financial guy. If I say, hey, look, I'm trying to get to that $20,000 a month.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna tell me to bring my bank statements.
Yes.
We're gonna comb through it. We're gonna see spending habits and this and that.
Yeah.
Look at every area of your life: finances, spirituality, love, friends, family. Take a real assessment, identify liabilities, and remove them with no
Yes. And also on that point too, I mean, so definitely do personal financial, education, and it's just providing information for people who are trying to find out how they can take the next steps, and taking stuff I've learned from almost like a Robin Hood, people I've seen who've been killing it in the finance game, taking what they have and just giving it to everyone else. So if you ever want to, have a sit down talk, I don't charge anything. I just want to make sure you guys have information. So I just want to help. I want to help.
I can see you already abundant.
But I know
if
that
you're watching this video, you just got abundant. You're welcome.
And I know that if you give stuff out, just like you're giving stuff out, as we know, if you put out that good stuff, whoever helps other people prosper will prosper in turn. So you give out so much positive energy, it's coming back in spades.
It's coming back.
So.
One thing I'll do, and this is like a secret, when I'm like a little low on funds, I'll go get my last $20 and go give it out. Circulate it.
Talk.
Circulate it. Circulate it. Circulate it. It comes back. And people want to argue. We're energetic beings. And I get it. Because for me, it took me and I grew up in the church. Like I'm like a Catholic school praise dancer. Like the spirit, holy oil, like the whole thing. Like I can have a Baptist dance party, like lock-ins and everything, but. It wasn't until I really, relocated and I really started to say, wow, like your spirit, what you believe, what you tell yourself, because, it's all fun and games until it's not, until you really have created your dream life. And the same way you can create that dream life, you can let life dictate what it is going to be for you. So wherever you take from this video, even if it's just one thing, I want you guys to understand this. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what your skin color is. You don't have to be a perfect person. Money did not leave this earth. It's not reserved for anything your desires. It's not reserved for a set person. You have to decide that, what? I'm sick of this rut, and you got to put in that inner work, the intangibles, the things people don't see. And if you make that journey, you'll be so shocked as to how things are going to be. Give us some last thoughts.
Sure. One thing I do want to say, definitely as a man of faith, not perfect, but I will say that you can always begin again. And especially if you know Jesus and everything, this is your own journey. Might fall a couple of times, but the good thing about abundance is knowing that he's going to give you time and time and again to basically come back and be accepted and loved. So that's the abundance. I think that's some of the inner work I think that we can all go on in our journeys.
I think so too. And I know we said we was done, but we freestyling. I just have to add this one.
We're talking
point.
a lot. Yeah, I know.
We're so excited. Like this is so much fun. We
have to do it.
And I want to say this too. Being a person of faith does not mean you need to look poor. It does not mean anything. If you guys look in the Bible, King Solomon was a multi-deca millionaire. Queen of Sheba damn near passed out when she pulled up on King Solomon. She said she passed out. So all of this stuff of being a believer and you gotta be in the valley. We've been in the valley, all right. Now we're pulling up to the Rolls Royce dealership.
This is what it is, right? Abundance, like having so much, and this I feel so much on this. Having so much abundance and resources, you have to give it away. You have enough in your cup, and then it flows over. I'm trying to live in a flow over.
Yes, overflow. Overflow.
So yeah, I think God wants us to overflow, not just in our relationships, but also in our wealth and our finances, everything. So we can also share that with other people, and they can also overflow as well.
Yes. We just had to add that last point. So guys, thank you so much for vibing out with us. We really appreciate it. Tell the people where they can follow you again, just in case they missed it in the beginning.
Go to Ikechiukazu. That's hopefully have your titles.
Ikechi.
IKECHIUKAZU.com. Also Ikechiukazu at Instagram. Follow me, connect with me. It's not just about me, it's about connection and community. That's what I want.
Yes, guys. Thank you. And you guys already know my name is Lisa. I'm the Self-Mastery Princess. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.